Ambassador Zelthor had studied 17,000 species across the galaxy. He had witnessed civilizations that manipulated gravity, others that existed in quantum states, and a few that had transcended physical form entirely. But in all his centuries of diplomatic service, he had never encountered a species quite like the humans. The conference hall on Station Kepler 7 gleamed with sterile perfection. Representatives from 43 species had gathered for humanity's formal introduction to the Galactic Assembly. Protocol dictated a simple exchange: humans would present their technological achievements, cultural highlights, and request provisional membership. The Assembly would deliberate, and within a standard cycle, Earth would join the cosmic community. It should have been routine. Captain Sarah Chen stepped forward, representing humanity. She was shorter than most species present, lacking the impressive stature of the Kravik or the ethereal beauty of the Luminari. But something in her eyes made Zelthor's thermal sensors spike with unease. "Honored representatives," Sarah began, her voice steady. "Earth thanks you for this opportunity. We understand that many species have concerns about our unconventional development." Murmurs rippled through the chamber. Unconventional was putting it mildly. Human evolution had occurred on what xenobiologists called a Class 12 hazard world. Their planet experienced temperature swings that would sterilize most habitable zones. They endured catastrophic weather patterns, volcanic eruptions, and a rotation that subjected them to periods of complete darkness. Worst of all, they had mastered fire. Fire was the great filter of galactic civilization. Most species evolved in stable environments where combustion was rare or controllable. Those who encountered fire typically feared it, avoided it, worshipped it from a distance. The idea of deliberately creating and controlling such chaos was considered impossible, even insane. Yet humans had not only controlled fire, they had built their entire civilization upon it. "We've prepared a demonstration," Sarah continued, "to showcase our technological capabilities." The holographic display activated, showing Earth's history. Zelthor watched in growing horror as primitive humans gathered around flames for warmth. They cooked food with it, forged metals in it, cleared forests with it. They harnessed combustion to power machines, generate electricity, and eventually propel themselves beyond their atmosphere. But it was the military applications that made the assembly chamber fall deathly silent. Incendiary weapons, flamethrowers, thermobaric explosives. And then, displayed with unsettling casualness, something the humans called napalm, a substance that stuck to surfaces while burning at temperatures that could melt through armor plating. "This is barbaric," shrieked the Velkorian delegate, his crystalline form flickering with distress. "You brought weapons of fire to a first contact scenario?" Sarah's expression remained neutral. "We brought our history. Fire shaped us. It made us resourceful, resilient, and yes, dangerous. But it also made us survivors." Zelthor rose from his seat, his diplomatic training screaming warnings his biology couldn't quite articulate. "Captain Chen, you must understand. The Assembly has strict regulations. Species that weaponize fundamental forces are considered high-risk candidates." "Fire is what made us human," Sarah interrupted gently. "Ambassador, every species here evolved in safety. You developed technology through cooperation and gradual progress. We didn't have that luxury. Our world tried to kill us every single day. Fire was our first tool, our first weapon, our first step toward the stars." She gestured to the hologram, now showing human firefighters rushing into burning buildings, rescuing others. "Fire destroys, yes. But we learned to control it, respect it, and use it to protect as well as to harm. That's the difference." The chamber remained silent. Zelthor's processors worked overtime, analyzing implications. Humans hadn't just survived their death world, they had weaponized its most dangerous element and somehow maintained enough sanity to seek peaceful contact. They were either the galaxy's greatest hope or its most terrifying nightmare. The assembly will deliberate, Zelthor announced finally. But Captain Chen, understand this, the galaxy has never seen a species like yours. Many will fear you. Sarah smiled, and for just a moment, Zelthor saw the primal fire that burned within every human. Ambassador, we're counting on it. Fear breeds respect. And respect leads to peace. As the human delegation departed, Zelthor accessed restricted files about Earth. Military analysts estimated humans could adapt their fire-based weapons to space warfare within months. Engineers marveled at their crude but effective propulsion systems. Humanity hadn't just brought napalm to first contact. They had brought a promise: they could survive anything, fight anything, burn through any obstacle. The galaxy would never be the same.